In this video, we're going to take a look at the Decibullz Custom Molded Earplugs, which allow you to create a 31 noise reduction rated hearing protection earplug custom molded to your ear at your very own home or campfire in this case. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So last year at SHOT Show, I was lucky enough to pick up a pair of these Decibullz Custom Molded Earplugs, and they made some for me at SHOT Show, but I thought I would go ahead finally, after almost a year, and do a video and show you how easy it is to make them yourself. So I've never done this before. We're going to do this just like we do some stuff on camera here, straight out of the box, see how easy it is to do with no prior practice. So they had a little setup with a like electric pot of water there. They just pulled them out and had them ready. So we're going to do this together. So without a lot more rambling, because it is raining just a little bit. I don't know if you can see the water on my glasses, but my camera's not waterproof. I'm trying to get through this video. I got some water boiling on the old fire behind me there. So let's get to it. Okay, so here's the Decibullz package. Just open this thing up, see what all's in here. All right, so we got a little pouch to put them in. We got what I think these are the earplugs. They seem to be. We got some little earpiece things here and some more little earpiece things here. So let's see what we got. We got a card that says thank you. We got some advertisements here about their other products, which you can actually make like in-ear monitors with these things. They have percussive filters that are kind of like noise canceling. These are just a straight up, I think these are the straight up earplugs. So here's what it says to do. It says you need earplugs, you need boiling water, glass or ceramic cup, metal pan, stovetop, silicone tips, metal spoon, timer, and a mirror optional. It's time sensitive. Read through these instructions before starting. Okay, so here's everything it comes with. It comes with the two ears, and they're marked right and left. It's got a back plug. It says to put the back plug in, and then it's got these different silicone tips. The back plug for each one, and it says use whichever one fits your ear best. You will be able to replace them later. So first thing it says to do is put the back plugs in, so we'll put the back plugs in. The letter is going to go up, so if you want them to be pretty, then you can put the back plug in where the little bull is, up like so, but I don't care. So we'll do the back plugs on both those, like so, and we got the back plugs in. All right, so that's first. Then it says to put the silicone tip which fits best on. So I'm just going to try the big one. And just try it in my ear, see how that feels. You'll be able to change that later. So there's that. Okay, so we're going to use, actually we'll use the medium. I'm going to use a medium size one because I got medium sized ears, I guess. Put it on there, see how it goes, fits my ear. That feels pretty good. It says to actually, when it's after it's cooled off, to change them for these foam ones. It'll be better. So but these will be changeable anyway, so that's just a solid chunk of stuff. Now here's what it says. Let water boil and then take it off and drop these in with, got to put all this with all this on here. Make sure you have the silicone tip on there and the back plug. Put it in, let it sit for 5 minutes. Do one at a time because they'll stick together if you don't. Then after 5 minutes, we're going to take it out. We're going to let it cool for 30 seconds, and then we'll while it's still warm and pliable, after 30 seconds, we're going to push it in and kind of mold it to my ear. And we'll take a look at that process here in just a second. But let me let the water boil. Right now, I got water boiling down here on the old fire. We're going to pull it up here now and go ahead and drop it in. Just quit boiling, so we're going to drop this thing in here. We'll take the right one and we're going to drop it in for 5 minutes. Let me get my watch and set my timer for 5 minutes. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes. It says to remove with a metal spoon. Let it cool on the metal spoon for 30 seconds. So we're going to do that. Oh no. Let it cool for 30 seconds on the metal spoon. We'll do that. It's back on the fire. For the second one, you want it warm, not hot. You don't want to burn your ear, obviously. Okay, so we're going to call that 30 seconds. Now it says to take it while it's warm still. See, kind of soft. You put it in your ear like so with the top part facing up and forward, just to make sure your ears are clean. So you use a mirror, so I'm going to do that, and then keep it all within the hollow of your ear. Then it says begin gently shaping it into your ears. So we're just going to mash it in there like that. Kind of, you want to fill in all the spaces. So I'm using a mirror, And the good part is if you don't get it right, you can always just heat it again and do it again. It's remoldable, which is also a pretty unique feature that some of the other kind of custom home molded ones don't allow you to do. So I'm just going to poke it on in there pretty good. I'm not too hard. I don't want to hurt myself, but at the same time, I want it to make a really good seal. So now it says just to let that thing sit after you get it where you think you want it. Let it sit for like 5 minutes. So another 5 minutes. So, but while we're doing that, I'm going to boil some water and get the other one going. So this is going to be around a 20-minute process total at your home. Good. I'm going to kind of hold it in place too, just to kind of let it cool off. So for 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I just put the other one in while we were waiting, and it's waiting. And there we go. And it seems like it's pretty good fit there. It says to replace these with the little neoprene foam ones for the best noise reduction. So I'm going to do that right now, just to see how well that works. So these are the foam ones, and you can see there is definitely room to put it back on there. So kind of put it back in there like so, and let's just see. It fits right in my ear pretty well, and it does a pretty stinking good job of noise reduction too, and it's very comfortable. It's just extremely comfortable. You know, I may not have done the greatest job in the world. Looks like I got a little hump there, but it doesn't seem to affect its function, and it fits right in there. Gosh, almost like it was made for my ear. Yeah, what's cool about it is if I decide I want to try to get a better fit, I can just boil them again and try again. It's pretty neat. So anyway, we'll let these other ones get kind of softened up, and we'll wrap this thing up. Okay, I got both of them in now. You can see here's the first one, the right one. You can see it's kind of jacked up looking. Here's the left one. It seems to work a little better. I gotta say, I'm really glad that these things are able to be remolded, because probably what I'm going to do is watch the video, maybe get one of my sons or my wife to watch the video, and kind of redo these things. I think they're working okay. I can definitely tell that they're you know, I've got that buzzing sound when I'm talking, so I can definitely tell they're doing a really good job of blocking my hearing. But you know, I think I did a better job on this one than I did on this one. They both seem to work pretty well though. So, but since they do have the handy dandy little bag, I'm going to take them out and put them in the bag. Oh, and because they look really different, and now I got to remember which one's which for the right or the left. But you can see they look a lot different. So there's my initial reaction with them. I think a couple things I think would be a good idea would be to maybe have the back plugs with an R and an L on them, so you would know which one it was. I understand that would mean they had to have two different kinds, and this is probably a lot easier on packaging. But if they did that, it would make it a lot simpler. Maybe just you'd have a right and a left. I kind of like that. You can also mold in some strings, I think, if you wanted to. I think there's a way to do that. Maybe drill some holes in it or whatever. But pretty cool concept, and it seems to work pretty well. I will say, I didn't watch the video. I still haven't watched it, but I would recommend watching the video online. I just thought I would do this one, you know, like we do sometimes, and just straight out of the box and see how doofus proof it is. It really is pretty doofus proof, but I would recommend having somebody help you, because it is still hard to see exactly what's going on. One thing I'll say is it's really important to kind of poke it, you know, when you get it in there while it's warm, kind of make sure you pack it in really good. But it seems to work pretty well. So pretty cool product there from the folks at Decibullz. I like the fact that it is made in the USA. Probably like that Boeing airplane you hear up there. It's probably a Boeing. And just works pretty good. Might not look quite as neat as the one on the on the cover there, but they seem to work. Pretty handy way to have some really custom fit earplugs. What I really like about these is the ability you can use these for, they have the inserts, the percussive inserts, which are more money, but they're pretty cool. They allow you to, basically, they stop gunshot type noises, but allow you to have carry on a conversation better. And I really like, as a musician, I like the opportunity to have some really custom fitted in-ear monitors, which are pretty neat there too. I think they have all those different options available. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I do think they're a really good product. I would just encourage you to check out the video first and make sure that you've got you know what you're doing. But even without checking out the video, they seem to work pretty good. The instructions are very easy to follow. So again, these things are around 25, 26 bucks on Amazon, and pretty cool deal there. So just gonna thanks to the folks at Decibullz for sending me home from SHOT Show almost a year ago with these. I finally got around to making this video. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose, and thanks for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday here on Survival on Purpose, and sometimes random videos throughout the week. There's another one right there. If you're not subscribed, if you click down in the corner and click that little subscribe button, be sure and click that little bell next to it so YouTube will notify you when I put out a new video and you won't miss a single one. I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.